How did Japan build its massive empire? For years, Japan was just a small island, restricted to just samurai, tea, and poetry. But it realized its isolation when the US Navy showed up with modern cannons in the 1800s. So they took out samurai and brought in modern factories. But they realized that modern factories needed fuel and raw materials, which they didn't have. So Japan decided to annex nearby Korea in 1910, which was full of rice and was a perfect buffer zone against China and Russia. Then it invaded Manchuria, China in 1931, because it was full of vital resources like coal and iron, which they desperately needed for running factories back in Japan, and shamelessly named it Progress instead of Invasion. Then they moved toward China because now they needed a marketplace to sell their products, and they also needed Chinese workers to work in their growing factories back in Japan. But Japan didn't stop here. By the 1940s, they were eyeing Southeast Asia because of oil and rubber, which those countries had in excess. So they took Indonesia, Malaya, and the Philippines without asking, and call it their biggest prosperity, as they were at the peak of their expansion. Suddenly, America dared to challenge their influence. So to protect their years of hard work, Japan bombed Pearl